Big fan. How are we doing? Good evening. Hello. Welcome in. How was your weekend? Hope you will. Clocks went forward, didn't they? Favourite time of the year is when they do that. It's not. You can tell it's not. It's not. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just nice to not say that we're like +1 now. It's just silly. Bad sleep. My sleep was normal. It was exactly the same. It's just weird. It's just weird, you know? But you know what we do have? There's an Easter event. And the Easter event recently started. So today, because a lot of people will be on doing it, we're taking a look at Sim 2. Yeah, Sim 2 actually has a handful of reports on it to have a look at that. So it's not going to be as busy as Sim 1 at the area in question. We do get something for it, apparently. If you actually read the news post, my man, I think you do. Well, maybe a badge or something like that, because it's not a World of Trucks event. So, Mythic, welcome in. Maffin, welcome in. Raphael, big fan. Uriel, Stephen, Folk, Joe, Caleb, Paruna, welcome in. You listen to me. What do you get? Oh, a special profile achievement. Yeah, that's fine. It's exclusive to TMP. Exclusive. Wait, people are going to be joining in and doing a bunch of puns, I'll tell you that. A lot of puns. This week is also the 1st of April, so be careful about what pranks people might pull on you, just in case they do. You never know, they might. How you doing, Mythic? Hope you're doing well. Glad you could join us. Already? Already sent it? DBD, there's an event, go for it. What does it end? Stillwell reports. Well, that's okay, because there's a handful there. If we clear it, we'll just go Sim 1. What's the problem? It's not like there's only maybe 30 on Sim 2 and I want to do more to myself. Sim 2 is full. Well, nearly full. There's a lot. But they're not going up as much as Sim 1's ones are. What are we doing today? Cryptic, welcome in. We are going to be looking at reports that people make on each other on the TruckersMP servers for ETS2. That's what we do on Mondays and Wednesdays. And it's going to be interesting because 92 reports on Sim 2. Some people may not know what that means, but that generally means that it's the second busiest server, and it isn't usually busy. In this case, it is busy, because there's an event that takes place. So people like to do their jobs on here and not get stuck in a traffic jam on Sim 1. That's how it works. Is that Storm? It is. Is he live as well? I assume there is. There was a hacker? There are indeed. There have been a few. They gather their accounts and then cycle through them, getting all their funny laughs out of the way. Unfortunately, interferes with innocent people, which is a shame. Hello, Bartosz. 92, I know, exactly. Enough to share. Well, we should. This is Sim 2, yeah. Simulation 2. The event in this case takes place in an area called Egton-on-Euclid, which is an English town name pun type thing. There it is. Some of these are one way in, one way out type of thing, but it is still in the base map. It is north of Germany. Last time I believe there was one Cologne. I think there was a pumpkin one down here somewhere. And somewhere down here was the other Easter one. But now we're up here. Egton-on-Euclid is because we have a lot of something on sea, a lot of something on whatever in England, so it's British. It's very British themed. All right, let's see. Is the first one going to be at the place? No, it's not. But here's one of the cargoes you'll be taking. Easter themed. Spinning up. Easter themed things and a Hawley on the back. The mascot of TMP is a Hawley. That's what it's called. It's a truck personified. Speed limit on Sim 2 is 150. Keep that in mind. In case you see anyone going really quickly and you get confused. Are they waiting? Not too sure where the event people are going. At least it's not a World of Trucks event, so should be okay. This is until I think mid-April. You have maybe 2 or so weeks to do it, but you have to do 5 deliveries yourself, which is not much. You can do them in one sitting, easily. There is an Easter event, yes. Not in the main game. This is specific to TMP. The main game have paused World of Trucks event for now. Events. While they're sorting things out, improving the system and so on. There we go. As I was saying, you've got some eggs, you've got a Hawley with a basket of so and so, and you've got some more stuff at the front there. Quite nice. That's one of them. Although that texture seems to be glitching at the bottom. There's a second one, which, whoa, I don't know what it looks like. Oh, well, there we go. At least you're out of the way now. You're out of their way, hey? But now you're going to be driving on this side. Yes. Hello, Queen. Welcome in. Yeah, so anyone can do this event. There is usually one that we do. I don't know if SCS have normally done one. Oh, it's a normal trailer? Probably pick that one because it's more eventful. Looks nicer. You do know there's, I mean, apart from this intersection coming up, there's no other place for you to, you know, unless you turn around and go back the correct way. Don't do that. A daily mission, not a session? What do you mean a daily mission, Scuff? Look at it. What do you get? You get a profile badge for TMP. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to give you in-game items yet. Unless we haven't made them yet. Is that texture meant to be sort of glitchy like that? It's like it's 1 pixel too low. Hello, Andy Big Fan. Is this... Whoa, wrong one. That is, they're heading south from it. I see. So you go to or from the company, or you can go anywhere else you want as well. As long as it's, I assume, 100-ish. Save edited? Could be a demo problem. We'll see when we find any in real time. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of them. Yeah, 2 entrances, 2 exits. They one-way roads, that kind of thing. So we may see a few people that go the wrong way. As expected. A few more. This is nice. Oh, and you're turning already. Whoa! And they smashed into each other. Nice. You didn't even see that, did you? You didn't know what you did, huh? Were you indicating? You were? But you're supposed to let the person go first before you just turn. Hey? Well, why would you do that? You could say that they caused that collision, but they weren't directly involved with that collision, were they? Look like Jess. They could be. Could be Jess's group. Let's see what... it doesn't matter necessarily because the person should have free reign to go straight on. Yeah, they wouldn't even go that fast. But you see? See what you did? See what you did? Water Trucks is a seasonal mission. After the update, it will be a daily mission. I still don't know what you mean by daily, though. This is still seasonal. So this doesn't last for very long. This is just for Easter, in this case. But think of it like World of Trucks. But it isn't World of Trucks. The process is still the same. So you do X amount of jobs, you get a little badge. That's basically it. CD Junior, kind of. Maybe there they noticed what they did. Maybe there. Oh, this one isn't glitching. Interesting. But the other two were. Oh, I like that this is like a... It's generally like a picnic blanket. I just noticed that. That's nice. Picnic blanket on it. Jerix, welcome in. Or Yar? Could be any ways you want to say that. Hope you're doing well. You get a badge. You get a badge on your profile, yes. You will, in the same place that you will have badges for... You didn't need to do that turn. That was not necessary. In the same places you have badges for how many years you've been a part of TMP, I believe it's in that section. Robson, welcome in. This is online. This is in the server itself. We're looking at reports. The reports aren't videos, they're replays. I have to make videos from them. So I can go back to real time if I want. But this isn't real time. CD Junior. Kind of. Kind of. I haven't seen... we've only looked at, like, what, 4? So relax, we'll be fine. Do they get a bit impatient? Oh, here comes the box one. There's the other one. I believe it just says Happy Easter or something on it. This is Sim 2 right now. Sim 1 and Sim 2 are busy, but Sim 2 has a bit of overflow from Sim 1. I think they didn't manage to take that turn properly, my friend. Oh, they definitely did not expect to do that. That would have been clean if they didn't do that. It was an accident, but you had such a huge crash, though. That was a big crash. You can't just let them go. Big crash. How many week? Technically 2-ish. Again, if you look at the news, but we should have an event update the command for this. From March the 29th until April 19th. Then there also is an Easter egg hunt on the 5th, which is this Sunday. Yeah. 5th, 12th, 19th, they all end on Sundays. Let it pass. The person was trying to pass, but they messed it up and they hit the lamp. The electric pole. Which wasn't their intent, but if you're not in control of the vehicle going around the corner, you know. Hello, Beck. Welcome in. To the UK, yes. Hope you're doing well. Max trailers. Technically 3 if you're using a mod. Vaulting Easter egg. I don't think I ever have been. No, I have once. I was a blue one, wasn't I? You have to see. You have to go out and hunt the people. If I'm there, then I'm there. Is this this is the way up to the road, isn't it? Yes. It's down there. We're not going to look at it just yet. I think it was not last year before, because I did a video for it. I don't recall it being last year. Unless it was, in which case time has flown. I don't know. Christian, welcome and appreciate the follow. Train driving? People with train trailers? You're going to be seeing this route a lot. At least this looks nice through the forest. Got round one single band. Why were you banned for that, Jazza? Did you do something in return? Because that sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Train tracks. The CD Road train tracks? The level crossing? Have I ever been banned? Maybe. Maybe years and years ago. For something a bit silly. But maybe. James, this is not live, but the stream is live. Does that make sense? Are my streams that good where people think there's everything is pre-recorded? Am I doing the joke now? This is one of the nearby industries, I guess, where you pick stuff up from. Magdeburg. Yeah, I guess you just go up the country road to the facility. Oh, they didn't know that was a collision, did they? Or is it not? Yeah, this bit is slightly out because they went the wrong way, I assume. It's not that. How's that their fault? That's not that bad. Could I send greetings? Greetings to all. Greetings to all. Good evening. Hope you're well. How many people's clocks have now gone forward? Because not everyone and not all at the same time. Collisions. Twas a bit of a bump. Ooh. Taking the ferry. A little crossing here. Bit of a jam. Why though? Oh, because they're coming down. Interesting. Can I look why you got banned? No, you need to appeal, and then you'll be given a video showing why you were banned. Supposedly. Save editing. Are you still around then? How long ago were these reports? Oh, this was ages ago. Well, they're not here then. I hate seeing save edit reports from ages ago. Because then, like, yeah, they should be banned for the trailer, but I really don't want to do that for the trailer. It's such an extra step. It's a waste of time. It's so dumb. They probably still have the trailer, but oh my god. You know what I mean? Really silly. This trailer is a no. If anyone has this trailer, it's a no. It's a triple, but it's a full-length triple. Full-length triple is a no. A trailer with 2 small ones and a large one in varying orders, that's fine. Not even going to fit on the boat. Look at the size. Fine, I suppose we have to remove trailer and appeal. They're going to be very concerned about that, very confused. Can you be banned for save edits? You can. In this particular one, yes. But, and you may have seen that I've just done that for permanent. It's not permanent forever permanent. It's permanent until they comply and remove it. Which is fine. Then it'll be sorted and, you know. No one here now. Is this the same queue? Is our friend still there? He's probably gone a bit further along. Interesting though, interesting. Where's this? This is Travemünde, north of Germany, near the event location. The Easter egg delivery event is north of Germany this time. So you'll see a lot of people around there. See, this one's glitching as well. One of them wasn't. Does it depend on, like, this one's not? So it depends on the exact trailer type. One of them is like 1 pixel too high or something. Strange. Blocking? No, they're just waiting there. That one didn't yeet, he just teleported. If only it worked like that, where the boat would move with several people on it. That'd be so cool. You could fit, well, maybe not those 2 at the back, but at least 2 at the front. It's not blocking though. I get what it is. Maybe he didn't teleport yet. But it's on half of it. There we go. Just took him a bit of time. Some lelos, there are some lelos. And we're in Calais, of course. But it's not busy because it's him too. Hello, Gdansk, welcome in. Loud mouse will. Chinese VTCs still doing their thing. What's the problem though? Other? Could it be on the radio? Don't hear it. Can't help with that, my friend. So many forklifts, probably because one generated one and then everyone else took the same job. That's what they usually do. Might be waiting for this one, or maybe a few other slowpokes. Other though? Is someone going to report all of these people for other? What's the other? This is other, yeah? Who's spamming report? What do you mean other? Maybe at the time, you know, something happened, but... What do you mean other? What's the other? Who's the... If I didn't have this mode on, it's probably for convoy, yeah, but it's on Sim 2, so it's kind of... It doesn't necessarily count. I'd be able to see who clicked all the names. All of them will be other. Well, this one won't be. We'll see. 41 meters. I have no idea how long the actual... That's the wrong side. How long the actual trailers are meant to be. As long as you have... You can have 2 long trailers, which you can get normally from Finland. There is a triple trailer in the game, which is the silo trailers. We've got 2 normal silos and a teeny tiny little baby one at the back. That's fine. But that one a few reports back where they had 3 long low beds, that's a no. I don't know how long that is, but that's a no. Hacking though. Why are you at 99 to avoid race miles? That could be a thing. A lot of job management things have a race miles. If you go over 100, naughty. Not like a ban or anything, but just hacking that. Not really. See, we're doing it a little bit. It's 70 something. It's not going down incredibly fast. We have enough. We have enough reports left. Ban from VTC, maybe. Maybe they get a strike. Some of them enforce you have to have real miles, as they're called. And some, on the alternative, they do purely race miles. And they go zoom everywhere. Danny, welcome in. Good afternoon, Aaron. How are you doing? Good evening. What was that? Ban for 3 months? Because you and your mate were crashing into each other in the middle of nowhere, but you think a person on the other side of the road reported you. That sucks. 3 months. How many previous bans did you have that up to that? Don't do it on the normal servers. I know it's annoying. There's no collision on arcade. Now you're going to miss the free roam server, man. The free roam server starts in May. That's servers where you can do that, and you have no problems at all. Too short and too long. Well, you wouldn't be able to have two. You mean one short and two long? Or two short and one long? Because that would mean you have four. You can't have four. Is this their friend? With their friend. Are they going to race? Free roam. Free roam server. 12th birthday, yes. When you appeal a ban, who is it that responds to the appeal? The person that banned you. Which some people don't like the idea of. But if it was someone else, it would just add an extra step. So say, for example, if Storm banned someone, and then I respond to it, I have to familiarise myself with that situation first, compared to knowing what happened, because I banned them. That, yes, this is blocking, but this person managed to go past, and I'm assuming they weren't sitting there forever, and it's from, like, midday, so I can't tell anymore. Maybe a kick if you saw them there for a long time. If they stayed there like they were at the start, where they completely went sideways and then would... What's the term? Perpendicular to the road itself, then yes. Because then no one can go past you. How can you be sure if the person's being impartial if they're the ones that banned you? Because that's the whole idea. It is a trust thing, but that's the whole idea. Someone shouldn't ban someone out of spite, or because they don't like the actual person. They should be properly issued. And if the player feels that the person's being targeted by the team member, that they can... that's what feedback is for. No, these aren't from yesterday. Actually, yes, these are from yesterday. Now we're from yesterday. A few were from earlier today, but these are now from 29th, 8 PM, UTC. Impressive. Because Sim 2's reports go up so slowly. So you can have a lot more in the list. Sim 1's reports just continually refresh. So the earliest report you'll find is maybe 30 minutes ago. That's it. Lena, welcome in. How you doing? Please don't hit the person on the way. Please don't hit the person on the way. Good, but I bet that scared them. Anything to maintain the speed, huh? I'm just a mod. I don't own it. No, I'm just a mod. Familiar with the cheaters yesterday? Well, not yesterday because I wasn't on, but I found a handful of them during my last session. I'm assuming it's the same people because they can just make new accounts. So it's probably the same group of people. This. Now this is the really annoying situation. Yes, that's reckless because you're driving on the hard shoulder. Wow, you might have panicked there. But, you know, annoying. It's reckless. But is that like really bad reckless? Scared the person, I'm sure. That's why they reported them. It's because they didn't want to slow down at all. So their friend went left and they went to the right. And the friend was slightly slower. Continuous cheaters? It's not really continuous, no. It's every now and then. Like these particular people, if it is the same people again, haven't seen them in quite a while. So they basically stock up on accounts whenever there's a sale. Because I'm assuming on the other marketplaces they use, they don't buy the game legit. You know. I do kind of want to give at least reckless to that. Because it is. But I'm being petty now. Does anyone feel I'm being petty with that? Some people seem to think that no matter what they see in the stream, they're like, no, don't ban him, he's fine. Let him go, he's fine. Benefit of the doubt. Don't do that, though. That's still stupid. Don't do that. Just because you didn't want to slow down, you were lucky nothing happened. Lucky the user didn't really crash as a result of that. Hello, MMs. Where do you submit reports? You can upload them to a video sharing site of any type and then create a report on the website. No, look at the nose on that one. Nice. Thank you for the clap. What happened to mods that stream snipe? Do some of them do that? If you know someone, what, in the sense where the mod wouldn't know of your existence unless they watch your stream? That could be something you raise with feedback if you know that. And you feel they've unfairly targeted you just because you were streaming? Ooh. Again, you have the same trailer, so just hypothetically, you might be friends. Some people do that after they've looked backwards, and then they don't know where they're going. Nice. Possibly. Possibly. Then here comes a genuine random. Why early? We're not early. This is normal time, but the clocks have changed. So in theory, I should be later, shouldn't I? Is that how that works? The annoyance in this situation is if you be really petty with it, there's 2 on the player list, and now the crash has happened. Go a little bit further forward. Now the other random shows up. So they would see them blocking, yes. So it's understandable to be a bit concerned, but they have no idea what just happened. So many of this is exactly what Shed was describing, I assume. They might have had some other random nearby, but otherwise they were in the middle of nowhere, that sort of thing. This does happen. They wouldn't know. No, you wouldn't know. One more time. Yeah, this is yesterday. It's quite a while back. So these things where don't bump into each other because it's really annoying. Don't interfere with someone else when the other random arrive. The only one that technically would have seen it at the time. You know? To be disturbed by it. Arrived later. I would say arcade is the server for that, but I know you can't hit people. Whoa. Why are you in the floor? Prime convoy from yesterday. Impressive. But, you know. Third trailer got stuck. Smacked the other player. Were you lagging slightly? Because if you were lagging, then, you know. That was your bed. What was? The 2 people? If you banned them, then go for it, because I didn't. The 2 with the fuel tankers? Go back to your stream, man. What the flip you doing? Save editing. For this one? It's not that bad. I don't know why that one's in the floor. Just ignore that. Nice. Oh, maybe for the trailer. Technically, that's fine, because it's 3 smalls. That was yesterday, then. And someone for tailgating. Tailgating by itself is dangerous. It's inevitable that someone is going to stutter and then lag. That makes sense? Like tailgaters in the real world, you just hope that something happens to them. This is nice. I see, because they're basically a series of one-way roads. Egton on Euclid. It's just such a good name. Pick a lane, pick a lane. Oh, there are the little bunnies. Oh, that's nice. Gamer, welcome in. What if you brake check them? Well, then you would be kind of in trouble for that. I know they shouldn't be behind you, but you've technically caused a collision, if that makes sense. You caused a bump. Turning around, then we're going back the other way. Okay. Look at how many there are. I think the majority of people are taking these because they just look nice. Don't understand how people are running over the speed limit. There is a speed limiter. Okay, don't go up that way. There is a speed limiter that you can disable, if that's what you mean. Over 90, is that what you mean? Mike, appreciate the follow, big fan. What was that, though? That was really random. It didn't benefit anything. I mean, yeah, the person stopped just in time, but what did he do? This. Which made him slam on his brakes, but what was that for? At first I thought maybe they're going to go up the ramp, then they're going to do another U-turn, and they didn't do anything. Like, yeah, it's bad, but don't do that just in front of someone else. This is the prime convoy. This is leading up to it. Because we're going backwards, so these reports are going to get earlier and earlier. Are we going to have any from the 28th? That'll be interesting. Has it locked on? No, if you change the setting in your main game's settings, it won't change. You have to change it through the TMP settings, which would be... Game, enable speed limiter. If you untick it here, it will override the main game's one. That's why people get a bit confused. How long do they last? Until the server's list reaches 100. So in this case, it has taken a very long time to reach 100. So, it lasted a while. They've pulled over, that's fine. What's the problem? I don't get it. There is an event ongoing, but that was a convoy. A convoy arriving at 69, arriving at their destination. There is an ongoing event for Easter. Where is the road? That road, I have no idea, but the Easter event, for those joining in, takes place here. North of Magdeburg, so you can have a lot of people going to Magdeburg, or south. You can go from Hamburg down, maybe. Egerton on Yokley, this is in the base map, it's fine. That's for the event. You don't have to go there, I think, for the thing, but it makes sense to do it at least once. We'll be doing those jobs tomorrow, by the way. I'll be doing them tomorrow. Because that'll be fun. How do you use blinkers? I think the standard keys for blinkers would be your square brackets on keyboard. You can use the job dispatcher yet to go anywhere else if you want, but it's nice to go to the place at least once. Technically. The Easter event is only on TMP's servers. This is not an in-game like World of Trucks event. This is the TruckersMP specific. It's similar to World of Trucks. Whoa! Same sort of thing, you see? Like that scared them. Because of your ridiculously wide turn. But luckily, you know, not that bad. Blinkers? Well, they said blinkers. Event is until the 19th, apparently. You've got about 2 or 3 weeks. $2021? Hello, Zelly. Big fan. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. What are blinkers? Blinker fluid. Be sure to change the blinker fluid. Promote the event. Well, I do need to change the command for it. We do need to set up a command for it, for when people ask. But that will only be in this chat, because on TikTok chat, where it's happening the most... Actually, no. If you join, those in the TikTok stream, if you join the bulletin board thingy, the Cruise Crew chat, there is a link there to explain what the event is. So, you should know what it is. In a numpad, or if you have a controller or a wheel, put them on there. It's totally fine. But I think by default they are square brackets. And if you don't use them, it's not immediately a ban. But if someone, you know, someone doesn't know where you're going, if you suddenly turn, despite not indicating where to go, how would they know where you're going? Please don't crash. Oh, come on! Don't crash into the person. Whoa! Okay, that's by intent. I thought first time is not that bad, but no, they did it to all 3. Come on now. What's this game? Truck Sim. Except, yes, this is a car. I know it's a car. It's still Truck Sim. Don't know where they're going. Don't do the kind of drive towards someone then swerve at the last second, because if there's a bit of lag or anything, you will go straight into that person. It's dangerous. Don't do that. No, I know they're not doing World of Trucks events for some time. I don't know how long that is. It'll be interesting when the next DLC comes out then. Because are they not going to do a cruising whatever? Surely there's an ATS DLC soon. So, he's going back to Sim 1? Good. Let him stay there. I don't think I'll clear the entire list today, but we'll see. We haven't had any new ones from today yet. So, at least I think we haven't. What do you get? You get an award, a little badge on your TMP profile. Sadly, no in-game items, because I don't think we can do that. At least, I've never seen us do it. How much does it pay? I don't know. Someone that has done any of the jobs, can you tell how much it pays for? If it's assuming the shortest distance, couple of thousand maybe? Not much, because it's short distance. And I don't know how much this weighs. It's not going to weigh much. Or is it going to be the standard 24 tons? Because that's heavy. You can get banned for speeding if you cause a problem due to speeding. If you're doing like this person, and you kind of maintain control of your vehicle, then it's fine. If the what did I say? If the 150 goal is met, we'll add an accessory. Oh, really? Yeah, there is an event leaderboard where you can compete individually or with your VTC. There is a leaderboard for arcade as well, which is nice. This is Sim 2, but the event you can do on any of TMP's normal servers, not pro mods. Normal servers. See, they were slowing down, but I'm afraid you needed to slow down more. Much more. Yeah, much more for that corner. Sorry, man. I mean, come on now. I get the hype. But that was a bit too fast. Slow down before the corner. 15 tons. That's not too bad. 15 tons. That's a lot, though. That's a solid haulie in the basket. Is there a speed limit? Yes, 150. Sim 1 is 110. Sim 2 is 150. Hello, Slayer. Big fan. Yeah, the person will still be able to do their jobs when they return. The event won't be done by yet. Already has hidden achievements? I'm hoping, because they're improving it again, likely to try and make it work for consoles. That's what people are assuming. Like, the console build is progressing. Like, we've already got the console themed UI going on. You know, consoles are getting closer. So maybe it will make it work on consoles as well. If you go 115 or 120 downhill, that's totally fine. It's just you going downhill. As long as you lose the speed when you go back uphill. 150. This is the limit on Sim 2. 150. We're on Simulation 2 right now. Servers are basically exactly the same except for that. Whoa! Except for that speed limit difference. And less players. Do they transfer? They should. It's still a job in the system. It should. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? This one as well? Oh, no. Okay. But why? They did nothing to you. Why would you do that? How dare you? Do you hear a truck carrying 12 tons of chocolate went missing? Kit Kat posted. Was it full of Kit Kats, specifically? Missing? How's it go missing? Do the cars share the same feeling? No, apparently not, no. The cars to some people are a lot less stable. They wobble a lot. They shake at high speeds. Someone stole them. Well, I hope they enjoy. How long would it take you to go through that? 12 tons of chocolate all to yourself. Yeah, about 93 miles an hour, yeah. Update on the buses. Not yet. Long line of people, that's going to be us. That's what we're going to look like tomorrow. A bunch of us doing all the same jobs. Oh, there's more. Damn. This is what the road should look like. Just regular people every now and then, hey? Thieves? Shame. Unless that's the same convoy. That could be the prime convoy, to be honest. Because we're still going back in time here. That's a lot of people for it to just be coincidence. But no, not the buses yet, no. The coaches that they are working on, and the one that is coming to TMP as well, not sure. Not sure yet. Azura, welcome in. How you doing? have a nice day as well. Nurik, appreciate the follow. They weren't sure where they were going. They're still not sure where they were going. I assume they want to join the convoy, right? And you're a bit confused on how you're going to get to that site. Yeah? Because they had to brake and then suddenly... Yeah? Just moved hello velocity, big fan. After you sent your one message. This is... You're sitting in the road, it's because you affected one person, it's not that bad. I hope they didn't sit there for too long. The problem was, why is it on Sim 2? What do you mean, why is it on Sim 2? Sim 1 is the only one at 110. Everything else, apart from arcade, is the Sim 2 limit. Because Sim 1's the busiest. Still the same convoy. Oh, this is the one at the back. Who reported them for blocking then? I'm assuming some surrounding...
Lighter evenings now.
Other person.
I bet you know, and can't you say lol, I wonder what TMT have planned for us for 1st April.
Lighter evenings indeed. Sometimes if it's really sunny, you're going to be seeing a lot of light. It's going to be a lot of light. I don't know, Hobo. You have to see. Appreciate the 53 years. Welcome back. That's a long time. That's a long time. I hope they do something really subtle again. Even if it's a repeat. Well, not too much of a repeat, but maybe. Like the swapping of the indicators or something like that. It's just something so subtle. This could be interesting. We're on Sim 2, CD Road, and yes, they are cheating. Yes. Yes, I know. And acceleration is too much. You got a ban? What? People still go to Sim 2's CD Road to kind of practice, I guess, in a way. Look like they're stuttering a bit, but the acceleration is not good. There we go. There's the... Watch the entire thing. It's kind of a warp thing. I think we call it a warp. I call it warp anyway. Nice, you hit the barrier. When their trailer and truck move at the same rate, like there should be a bit of a... That was weird. Yeah, there we go. Where they both move as if they're one molded, rigid vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. Called Emin. I think Emin is a popular name. There's a handful of Turkish names that are very common. Speed warp hack. That's what I call it. I don't know. Nice. It's just for me to name it. Could call it cheating, really, because the rule is cheating, technically. Convoy again. Haven't played in 5 months. You should get back to it. Get back on. Play again. There was indeed. There was. $54 reports left. If I was on for a long time, I think they would have eventually gone down. Why are you suddenly out of your lane? Oh, they want to regroup. Their team is over here, but they want to go in front of these two. Hacking mentions both. If you look at the rule now, it mentions both. Oh, unless, well, there's a space there. You're going to try and make it to that space? Hello? No? Okay. There, well, if you must. This isn't that bad, I think. It's not that bad. No one's coming the other way. It is technically a public server, so people are allowed to overtake. I wouldn't recommend overtaking the entire line, though. Hopefully no one did that. Oh, they're going on a secret road. Is there a secret road here? Oh, it cuts through and skips to here. Okay. I don't know where that is. I should have opened the map while spectating them. Because then I could actually open the map. Oh well. No, they didn't cause anything bad, no. That happens a lot though. Say for example, if you need to drop out to go and refuel somewhere and then you want to get back to your people, so you're in formation, they try and skip past. Magdeburg. What place is this? This is one of the this is Magdeburg right now, normal city. The other one, I don't know where it was. Hello, Ismail. Where are we going? Oh, friendly dot. There's a friendly dot. Who? Interesting. 329. For who? For me? No, not anymore. Did you... Meow. Ooh, your turning circle was bad there. No, some people do that where they wobble between the lanes. That's not too bad as long as you get back to your lane. Collisions. With a barrier, not with a person. What's the problem? Braking a bit too heavily, I think. Who's the friendly? Ah, Reacher. Haven't seen Reacher in a while. Ah, okay. Reacher. Jensen, welcome in. Clock change? Yes, it did. Hello, MD. We're an hour ahead. We are now UTC +1. UTC is the same. The UK is now UTC +1. And Portugal and places underneath us. How to use FreeCam? You'll have to enable it in the game's files first. There's a few things you need to tweak. If you Google ETS2 FreeCam, there'll be a handful of guides on how to do that. I think I made one. I made one as well. It was technically for enabling the console, but it comes with the FreeCam as well. So if you want to find that, you can. I might need to do an updated one. Because I sounded weird years ago. See, that's good in this chat, but it's not in the TikTok chat. You can't put links in TikTok chat. Yeah, once you know where to look, it's very easy. It's just two numbers. You change from 0 to 1, but you have to know where they are. And I understand how that can be confusing. I get that. Okay, what was that for? Why? Said sorry, but like, why? You were speeding up, you were fine. You were out of the way of the person. Then you suddenly... Did your engine cut out? You didn't brake. No, something else. What was the point, though? Why? No, you cannot teleport in TMP in the same way in Convoy and single player, no. You can go in free cam and fly around. His wheel's locked up. It's very weird when that happens. What's the chances of that happening, eh? Ruin someone's nice drive, I know, eh? Isn't there a setting to disable the wheels locking up? How do your wheels lock up? Also, if your engine, while I was listening to it, if your engine turns off when you're in automatic, you will brake quite heavily. You will come to a stop. If you're in manual and you stall, you just continue rolling until you stop. Sticky key on keyboard. Could be, yeah, but the wheels didn't move. That's the other part I was looking at. Look at their wheel there. There's no, like, sudden turn to the side, so it could be the wheel locking thing. This is where a first person's perspective would be great, because then you see that their wheel doesn't turn. No, it's not deliberate, no. Loads of these aren't deliberate. I'll give benefit of the doubt. Because it's not like they swerve like, right in front of the person. It could be. It could be that. Yeah, that's why I refuse to slow down too much with that Gdansky. Because it breaks too heavily. If it was more gradual, it would be nice. I don't know if there's a setting to change how intense it is. Sharp observation, I try. I'm sure there are a lot like us, they just don't stream. Not many of us stream. So you will never know what their actual thought process is. Okay. What was that? Is that your friend over there, maybe? You going for them? Water! Yes. Mighty Griffin. I'd recommend getting that anyway for the Scania. A lot of nice components on it. Where are you going? You can get banned on arcade, yes. There are still some things you can be banned for. Headed on the convoy. We're not playing on a convoy, we're playing on TMP, TruckersMP. Anyone can join that, but you'll need an account. All the tuning packs? Good. Like what? Cheating? Insulting people? Ban evading? Save editing, things like that. On the rules page, it's difficult to see for some of them. I think there's still an asterisk being used to show which ones don't apply to arcade. It's only the main ones. We're an hour closer to each other? Pilot. Yeah, but when do you go forward then? Because we go forward at different times, right? Alright. So we're not going to be closed for long, are we? I'm assuming that... How far did you go in the wrong direction to turn around now? That's what I'm wondering. On highways, there's not too many places where you can properly turn around. You don't have daylight savings? I wish. Why do some places just decide to not do it anymore? Or never do it? Why do we do it? Is there too much to organize to not do it anymore? A little fun bit of trivia, I think it's in Arizona or somewhere else, where there's certain bits of the state that don't do it. So you can be driving across the same state, and, you know, some bits are ahead, some bits are not. At that point, just unite the entire state and do that. Turkey don't have his will? Wow. Well, sadly we do. So we don't go back until October. I think it's end of basically Halloween is when we go back. Is this part of the convoy from yesterday? Well, they're a CC member, so possibly. Some people get banned for months. History. If your history of previous bans adds up, your 4th and 5th in a row are considerably longer. So some people will come in the stream and say, oh, I got banned for 3 months because I did this. And they're kind of forgetting the, you know, that bit. Energy, welcome in. Adam, welcome in. Union Pacific. The big boy locomotive is very cool. Very cool loco. Be cool to see there one day. This wasn't like the collisions, but I don't know what's going on. Are they both targeting the CCs? Is that what's going on? Didn't really do much. There's a few that are cool. I think that one is the coolest one. It's huge. Remember I had, I don't know if it was a mod or anything, or it was in one of the original train sims, and I was driving it in the original train sims. Huge vehicle. It's convoy, yes. It's the Prime convoy, I guess. Or at least there were a lot of Prime members at it. There was also a TMP one, but that was on a Saturday, wasn't it? I think so. Started it in February and you're on your 3rd ban? PE how? Why? You gotta be careful of your 4th ban then. Meaning a poog. It's just pog but stretched. If something is extra pog, I guess it's poog. Same thing? Person on the corner? Whatever corner it is, yep. This corner. You hit straight over the top of them. You had the intention on hitting them. No, we don't have poog. No. There's a limit. You have to spread the emotes out. But if I didn't do for the first one, I'm not going to do for that one. I don't know what their intent was, though. That's still a bit silly. Same again. 2 more trader packs until you have all of them. Well, you could have used the sale. Why didn't you use the recent sale? Yeah, there are many binoculars modes that, look at the size of that are very, very long. Push the broken down diesel. Yes, I remember that. That was the Nebraska one, wasn't it? It happened in Nebraska. That's very cool. Diversion of Duisburg. Jen said I'm on the wrong server, sadly. Duisburg is not going to be busy on this server. If I were to swap back to Sim 1, then yes. If Storm is on Sim 1, and he is still on, you can make him do Duisburg. He's on Sim 1. This is a quick job. Yes, it is. Quick job. Okay. That's 0-0, by the way. That's what happens. It's magic. Someone's abusive towards the admin. Well, it wouldn't get your ban removed. Let's put it that way. That just sounds very, very silly. It's like if you were in detention from your teacher and you started swearing at your teacher. Why would you do that? Ban could be even longer. Who knows? Don't try it. Don't try it. That's what I'd suggest. I understand maybe the annoyance of getting the ban, but taking it out on the person the ban's used, no, that doesn't make sense. That's DLCs. Maybe that's what I did, because I had Train Sim Classic. That was one of the 2 that I had on disc. Proud of you, your active bans go in 2 hours. Very nice. Well, all of them? It's British. Yes. These aren't the same 2 we saw before, are they? There were 2 people that were hitting each other before. It's not the same 2. See, contrary to my video about some people having fun, I guess this is their level of fun. Because it's not annoying someone else. Come on, donate. The chat points, yes. Overly formal. While insulting someone? You know those famous insults, but without using any actual swear words? It's still not any benefit to the appeal to do that. It won't help. Bang Club. Ismail! I don't get any notification for it though. You mean the TikTok, the actual TikTok one? There's no notification. There's nothing that pops up. It's so dumb. Have a look. 6841. That would probably be a Sim 1 report, wouldn't it? Sadly, I'm not on Sim 1. Why would you hit that guy? Hey, slowing down. That's the only one you hit. Braking very heavily though. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Does the other one do it? No, they're way too slow by now. No. Okay. Nathan! Fine. Noah, agreed. Agreed, yeah. Nice. Noah, are you okay? You cleaning your keyboard? What's up? Yeah, this fan club thing on TikTok, the way that they changed it is so annoying. So what it used to be is you used to have... Hello, Gino. You used to have... just a normal subscription thing, which you could set at any price you want. So I had that, and I think I had 1 or 2 very kind people that did that. Then they just obliterated that, and now you have the super fan, very original name, which is $10 a month. Or you can level your way up to it. But it's such a... There's no like, here's the sub, here's not the sub. And it's only for live as well. You can subscribe during the normal person's content. It's not a live sub, so you've got 2 different subs. Why? Why would they do that? I do indeed, PE. You can come over here as well. All the streams look exactly the same though. So for those joining in, now that it's allowed on the purple platform, the colour of the chat relates to the platform the people are talking on. As you can see, there's a lot of purple. Because purple is the main one. Now you can actually show that. Because for a long time you couldn't have multi-chat on stream. At least not visible. Huh? Because it would take away from it. What colour is TikTok? Well, that one that just came in from Noah is red. It's a kind of reddy pink. Slightly reddy pink. That one. No, we're live on the green one as well. Well, there's not many people on the green one. But if anyone wants to be on the green one, you can. Magenta. That's more like actual pink. There we go. Thank you, folk. But yes. Previously, it was just any colour at random, not even related to what your actual assigned colour was. I can also set everyone's colour to the same colour if I wanted to. But no, I think this looks nice. Friend made his truck look like a horse. How did you do that? Did he put a nose on it? Nice. Is that the exact same corner where the person turned the other way? I think so. The green app is Kick. It's a copy-paste of Twitch. Hate getting banned? I'm sure everyone would. Well, some people don't mind it. They do it for the troll. The signed purple, yes. Kerblam. Nice. Wait. What would be nice? I said the Twitch. I said the name. What would be nice is a feature where if I can change the custom color slightly, so the purple is a little bit too dark. It may be the exact hex code of the site, but it's too dark. So I want to change it slightly. And if I wanted to make TikTok yellow, for example, then I could. There we go. There's all four. Nice. I'll keep the same. All the mods. Some of them will be on here, some of them will be on Sim 1. We're spread out this time. None of them have been looked at. On Sim 1 they will time out, unfortunately. If you record it and you're able to report it, it may not be dealt with instantly, but, you know. Arcade. Don't know. Don't know if there's any reports on Arcade. How many bans they have before you ban them? History is done afterwards, from what I see. Because there's nothing on my screen right now that would tell me what this person is. But then again... Nice. Then again, it's private info, so we don't know who this person is anyway, so it wouldn't show that. But this is indeed blocking. This is indeed blocking. And this is recent. Oh my god, they're actually still here. It's 5 PM UTC. AKA now. Impressive. This is in real time. This is now as well. Oh my god. Rewards a pause? Yeah, it's because the high redeem over there has no limit. You can't limit it per user, limit it, cooldown, anything like that. Can't do that. So I disabled it. Never been banned, congrats. Hope it stays that way. Blocking again. Still there? No, you've moved, you're there now. If that is the same one, that's not too bad. Can't spam it 86 times? No, sadly not. No, 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 no. That'd be very annoying. Still shouldn't really be parked here. This is kind of out of the way. Shall I call you Ballo then? Now that you've changed your name? Call you Ballo. Hello, Killua, big fan. How you doing? Recording players and then report them. Well, that is a good way to get revenge, because it's not actually getting revenge on the player, like damaging them. So, I'm good, I'm good. We're having a look at Sim 2 today because of the event. So both servers have a decent amount of things going on. We see there. If he's looking at chat, he will. Sounds kicky from one side. Hey, we don't judge what people are into. Some people are into, you know, different things. Like my accent? Thank you. I sometimes add a bit of extra funny sounds on it, just for fun. With some of the words. Right now, this is normal. This is how normal voice is. There's the front. You're in. This is the same convoy, though. You're in the same convoy. So what are you? Wanted to be behind the lead, hey? Hey? Why? No, these aren't Sim 1 and 2. These are just 2. I haven't been on Sim 1 today. Well, it wasn't that bad. Again, you can overtake on a public server. As long as it's safe. Remember Silver's favourite emote? Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling was a good trend. I remember that, yes. This is the same convoy. The same group that we just saw. Sim 2 boring? Not really, no. There's less people. If you want to play where the people are, then you need to go on Sim 1. Sim 2 is where if there's an event going on, you are able to get the jobs done. And you get a slightly higher speed limit. Bring it back. Well, tell John Cena to bring it back. He did it as an advert for the, what's it called, the Fast and Furious movie at the time. Or whatever the hell the movie was. I think chilling just means something ice cream, doesn't it? 5090 decided to try the CD Road. Yeah, but their frames should still be a little bit better, though. They should still have decent frames. Just not perfect frames, because this game was not made for that. It still only uses one core, regardless. Poor them. Don't need the Can It Run Crisis. Can it run Minecraft with RTX graphics? Can it run CD Road? Nothing can run CD Road. Even if you had the NASA PC with the Threadripper and all that kind of stuff in it, still only uses one. This is... don't mooch there. Oh man, you're too slow. But again, you can overtake a convoy. Sim 1, good luck. Energy. Record if you can. It might help you. Don't be texting and driving. That merge was... the bad merge sort. That sort of... is the sort of the kick type if you see it. It's eh. Metal always running good. 95 Killua. And flow. 60 FPS if you lower the rendering to 100. Why don't you do that? What's it on? Instead of 100. I don't know why they didn't show, but no, it doesn't use the full power of the PC, no. The game was made back in 2012 and it was made on very less intense gaming systems. They haven't fully changed a lot of it yet. They've improved some of it. So the game will run. But everyone will lag on MP. After you record, you can upload it to YouTube, for example, and then link it in a report ticket. You make a report. That's how you do that. Why isn't TikTok showing? Interesting. It is CPU based, yes. Okay, you loaded your save, now what? What was the whole point of going all that way? Might as well have walked there. Hello, Yash. Some exams? How'd they go? How do you feel they went? If you felt like they went terribly, then there's a chance you'll probably do terribly in them. Hello, Mr. Pastor as well. In the settings to get more FPS. In TMP's case, lower your draw distance. That's how far away people spawn in. Yeah, 8x4 and a normal box. Don't do that. It's bad. Studying for the month? Good, good, I'm glad. In some ways I wish I had studied for one more. I just was terrible at exams. I didn't mind doing like normal work or coursework, that kind of thing. It's just exam scenarios. No. Terrible. Watching your stream on the side, please don't get distracted by the stream. Please don't do that. Wakaster, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. How you doing? It's very kind. There's one intersection. If you're going to the place, you've missed it. My friend, you've missed it. Unless that's the way out. Careful. 4x2? I use a 4x2. 4x2. A 6x2, a 6x4, whatever the normal one with 2 sets of wheels is, that's fine. It's preference, though. If you like this one, it's preference. Wrong way, though. Oh, but well, for a bit, but no one saw that. If that's what you mean. Good time if you left hard. Nice. Wasabi, how you doing? Scania or Volvo? I prefer Scania. The angry guy, don't know. You not have a good day? Why not, Danek? Why not? What's up? He's pulling you? Oh. There he is. 4040p, capping around 80. That's still pretty good for 4040, to be honest. That's pretty good. I limit this game to 60, so I don't get over 60. Because I'm streaming at 60 FPS, and sure, it might be perceived as being smooth. This is still smooth. You know? This is fine. Other games, sure, I can go above it, but this game, I don't need it. This game can run at 30 as well. A lot of people play this game at 30. 60 is fine. 60 is smooth. I think people try to work out what the frame rate of your eye is. It's not 60. It's less than that. He can time out himself. That's how he does it. Go higher, it won't be stable. Well, it depends on what your screen is as well. If you've got VSync on, it will limit it to that. I technically have 144 Hz screens, but there's no point because I don't think I'd reach that in most areas. And I'm certainly not streaming at that frame rate. Nice. Good flip. Good job. Now you're going to go back the other way, right? Oh, no, okay. You turn around now. You know what? Nice. That wasn't actually that bad. I expected them to go back the other way. 180 and a 75? Why so different? Ugh. 240. I mean, if you're playing competitive games or shooter games, I understand how you would need a good screen for your response time. How do you apply? There is a form you would fill in, but it's not available at the moment. You can't do that yet. Busy road, but not on the highways. Technically, the CD road is a busy road that is not a highway. But at the moment, there's an Easter event going on, and it takes place, you've got a handful of country roads. That's, I mean, yeah, they're in front of the industry, but at the end. Currently taking place down here. So there's a handful of country roads, and of course, leading into the industry itself are some bendy roads. Don't know why there's a loop there. Egton on Euclid. You have to say it as posh as you can, because it just happens to be posh, of course. Assetto Corsa. Oh, yes. Far higher speeds than here. How'd it start? Yes, because I didn't remove all of them. So that's why he's upset about it. Potato, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. And Kona to Hamburg. Good luck. That might take you a little bit of time. All the way down. Good start. What location? I don't think it's based on anything specific, but a lot of English town names are so-and-so on something-something, so-and-so on sea, so it's Egton on Yokley. I don't know what the historical meaning of that is. There's a handful of them. I can't think of any that are like famous on something-something town names, because people don't remember that bit. It was this. We both leave at the same time. Easter. It's an Easter event, yes. Think World of Trucks, but not quite World of Trucks. Because it's on TMP instead. But it works basically the same way. Do your 5 jobs, get a badge. That's it. I don't know if the one there didn't even see the person approaching, but technically speaking, because you went on the wrong side, then you left at the same time, you didn't need to do that. What do? You deliver 2 types of trailers. You don't have to go to the industry, but it would make sense if you do, for the sake of the event. You must deliver a minimum of 5 cargoes across Europe, 100 kilometers each, Easter supplies and Easter decorations. They will appear in the freight market. Or you can generate them. That's Bruno. Yeah, M&D, that quote. It's trying to say kick, but look at the keyboard. He's 1 letter over for each one. Shame. 40-40, 165, 50-60. 80 to 100 in TMP is pretty good, though. But where? Duisburg is the main test. You need to go to Duisburg with about 200 people and then tell me what your frames are. Are you being you're being a convoy control here, aren't you? This is a no. On an event server, yes, but here, no. If this person were actually convoy control, because you're preventing someone from going this way. How do you start the event? Taking one of those particular jobs. It has to be an Easter something. So in the freight market, search up Easter. This is now as well. Wait a minute. Oh, you have moved. That was just now, right? It was today. Well, 2 minutes ago. Because they are turning that way. They kind of got that far in 2 minutes. Oh, this might be them. Something medical supplies they had? Yeah, that's them. No, it's not only in Sim 2, no. Ooh, you narrowly missed that. Every TMP server except for pro mods. Quick Storm. I have an idea of who to raid if they stay on. Not Storm this time. But if they end, then probably Storm. But I don't know if Storm's staying on for much longer. What I see some people doing, which is rather funny, in convoys, here's the convoy, they try and chase down the convoy instead of having a save made, because this person's clearly not part of the convoy. Unban you, you need to appeal. How you doing? We're a big fan. Please appeal. He is Australian, yes. So it is morning for him. No? Camera follow. I do like doing that sometimes. Oh, and you crashed into the gate. Flying like this makes it easier to see when something happens like that. Or you sort of chase them and sort of rotate around them. It's quite fun. Well done. 50-60. In Duisburg. Very good. Why don't admins get paid? No, it's a volunteer project. You volunteer to be a part of TMP. So if you don't see them on all the time, it's because they're not being paid to do it. So it's whenever their free time is. I hope I don't find them blocking later on. Shame I can't, like, reserve the report. Check back on it later. What other cities apart from CD are the busiest? Nothing comes close. Brussels, Lille, they're all in the nearby area. That's it. Got distracted. Did you crash? It's not my fault. Can't blame me. Thomas, welcome in. Scania, welcome in. Putat. Appreciate the follow. Leave to solve it. It's not up to me to do that, unless I did ban you. Hello, Gaz, big fan. Gaz, we need to have the event command for Easter now. It's your fault. Okay, I'm glad you admit that. Probably an accident, but you know. That's on high settings? Damn. Impressive. Later? Yeah. Oh, I'll just do it after stream. Doesn't matter. You can't find it. I will have a look in a moment. Cool, Vanna. Vanna, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. I was actually going to say that. I don't usually say someone's entire username because I'm not sure in your case how to say all of it. So Vanna or Vanna. Which one is it? I do like Scania, yes. Not really an 8x4 Scania, though. Bit of a bonk. Be good. Both. Oh, that's fine. Hope you will. Wait for it. Got a month banned. Congratulations. Sved. Okay, so this was intentional then. You can't just say sorry, then do... I don't know if the timestamp lines up. It's 2 minutes before. I don't line up the chat with whatever happened. You cannot tell when it happened. But they did nothing. They were in front of you the whole time. So what the hell? Why? Sorry, not sorry, exactly. Don't understand people taking long traders and not realizing how long it is? Exactly. I don't know why. What country? Country? Germany. They're heading towards the event location. There's an Easter event going on right now, which is in the north of Germany. So people will be around there. It's temporarily a busy-ish location. CD is still busy. Of course, you can't take people away from CD. But... And this one, I have to watch all the way through. 110 stream speed, yes. Appreciate that. My lord. It's exam week. Please focus on exams. It sucks, I know. But when they're done, hopefully all things will be fine. He's AFK. Yeah, but I it's a redeem. They redeemed that I have to watch it all the way through before skimming through it. So if they sit here the entire time, I would undo it for other. So that means it's going to be an absolutely useless report. This is the best type of report to have this redeemed for. Because it wastes our time. That's what makes it funny. $0.50 per band, is that what that is? How many do you reckon you could get through in a day, Kelly? If that was your pay rate. Nice. How many bands do you think you could do? Thank you, Lamb. Good job.
Huh?
When will we be updating? We will support whenever the games... There he is. Whenever the games update comes out for the CD Road. It's not us that's doing it. Oh, we're moving. Storm, welcome in. How you doing? I hear you were trying to steal some of my reports. Ah, and then we briefly worked together and then you went back to Sim 1, so... Welcome in, Redders. Admin to admin. Ban to ban. Wish! You have a really weird sleep schedule if you stream around this time as well. Unless you wake up really early. That's fine. Hope that people enjoyed it. No, I wasn't expecting it either, no. But whenever events happen, this is to be expected. Okay. Oh, what's the other, though? Is this person screaming on the radio or something? Maybe. This is recent. Implying that they are still here. You go back to sleep after stream? Well, sleep well then. I hope you have sweet dreams. Because you should be going to sleep now. You need food, though. Breakfast. Breakfast? No, they're not one of these people. I don't know where they are. Oh, well. Well, that sucked to sit through. 92. Yeah, that's annoying if there's... That's what I said when whoever the first person said that Storm's going to be yonking my reports. If, your stability is low. If I had maybe 20 reports left and someone got on to do them as I was doing them, that's just selfish. That's just stupid. But here, we're only down to 41. When I joined, there was 90... Was it 92, 93? A lot. You like mangoes? Nice. Are you an admin? Yes. The nickname is that they are admins. If you know what an actual administrator does for anything that's not this. But I appreciate it, Storm. Go get some breakfast. asleep. Amdines. Exactly. They're gonna tip. They're just gonna tip at some point. How do they know if you create a new account? I don't know the specifics of it. I don't dev, but I wouldn't recommend... Well, if you're not banned, you could, but there's no need to make a new one if you're not banned. If you are banned, you still shouldn't make a new one, because that's evading. You don't need a new account. How do you keep the mods in single player? I don't know how you copy them over. I'm aware that the Scout car is also on Steam Workshop, the exact same one. It even comes with the police skin and so on. Back into yeah, administrating is like higher up. It's like dev stuff, in a way. And there we go. Lovely. Whatever your stability is, it needs to be cranked up. But thankfully, actually, no crash really. Oh, maybe there, it's just a smidge. Doesn't look like they were going to go off the road as well. Change the .tmp to .ses? What, and it works exactly the same? Oh, that's easy. Well, I hope they learn the lesson. Don't do it again.
55. In 1974, the US established a national maximum speed limit of 55 miles per hour to save gas during the oil crisis. 55. The international calling code for Brazil. 55. Emerald Jubilee's 55 years.
It's Tiro. Wow, impressive. Emerald Jubilee? What's 50 years? Why is there a 55 for that then? Felix, 55, I appreciate that. 55 years, welcome back. How you doing? So some of them are deciding to go here, despite there not being anything related to the event here. Interesting. Was that at the HQ? What about it? This is the Alps Road. It's near Innsbruck. It's one of the nicest looking roads in the base map. It's very nice. But what do you mean energy with the HQ? HQ doesn't have too many people visiting it, sadly. Nice. €1 billion and 20 trucks, you make 50 million a day. To me, that's too much money. I don't need that much money. When you've beaten the game's economy system, you just don't even worry about money anymore, do you? That's why I think I have 2 million. Look into the future. I wouldn't mind seeing trails of people going up here, because at least while they're overtaking each other and crashing into each other, they've got some nice scenery to look at, eh? Maybe some of them will fall off the side. Unless there's invisible walls on there, I don't know. Never seen it, but again, not played in 5 years. What was the first... What were you... What was the reference? I've already forgotten what you said. Oh, the TMP City. Yeah, that's been a thing for at least 3... The dot is Tiro. 3 or 4 years. It was an event where players had to deliver construction-related equipment to the place. Then it built up a little bit. Then you had to deliver to a slightly different place nearby, and then it built up, and now it exists. Think of if anyone has participated in Operation Genoa after the bridge collapsed there. I think it was that one. I don't know why there's a lot of people here. It's not really a convoy. This one, the only bad thing is because they went through the tunnel, the gate. But so did you, and so did you, so, you know. When is something like that again? I don't know. The Big Sur in ATS was also... Oh, there's a reason you remember these events, because they're so good. Shimba Convoy, maybe. Could just be a community or something. Here we are. This is the HQ. Why is there so many people here? No, this is a convoy. This is fine. Cops and robbers, that was fun. Yeah, check it out. The TMP City is quite interesting. It has a nice, you go through kind of a denser village part in the middle, and you got some nice thin roads there. Love the crew. Hello, Infinity. Bot. Ill. Minus a billion or trillion. How? If, by the way, if you get so much into debt, your vehicles will actually be taken away to try and repay some of that debt. So, minus? This has to be it. Look at them. I don't know what convoy this is, though, unless this is still remnants of the Prime convoy. No, this is today. This is now. Well, Prime convoys are today, aren't they? Who's near the front? Look at the snaking roads. It reminds you of the Kirkener's thingy as well, doesn't it? Look at that. Not they all disappear like that, but nice. Is this our suspect? No. Oh, hello, Lizzie. How you doing? What are you hutting about? What's up? Welcome in. How's the packing going? How you doing? Sit rep. Update. Are they getting bored and impatient here? I am. I am, therefore, in great suffering. My condolences, madam. 'Tis with great sorrow that I must convey. Solid line, but that wasn't, like, disastrous, I think. Tis with great sorrow. Okay, yeah, that was. I was going to say big close. Another example of not knowing how large the trailer is. But didn't someone else do it? Someone else did it, but they weren't that bad. This one. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, Bang has just ended. I was thinking if Bang was still on, I was going to raid him. Because why is he still on at this time? Yeah, bubble wrap on Mango, yes. Package her well. Be careful. Well, as she showed a while back, Mango likes the little carrier bag that she's in, so I think Mango should be fine about that. Some animals don't really like enclosed spaces, so... Narrate a day? Well, now that you've done your Get Ready With Me, you could do like a day in the life kind of thing. But in order to have a day in the life, that's why I can never do it, because my day is not interesting enough to make a video about it. That wasn't that bad. Longer overtake, but that wasn't that bad. Hates any carrier? No. Do you have to just have them loose then? When you've moved? That would be funny, yes. Well, you could do like day in the life unpacking. In real life, like you're playing the unpacking game. Called you moving process. I just think that when I'm seeing things like this, I think of it, if I was in that situation, I would be recording bits of what I'm doing, so I'll make like a little little short or something that just goes up, you know? That's how I would do it. Doesn't even have to be narrated in that instance. Because it's also something to look back on. These people that like make content out of everything, they always have something recording just in case. Steve, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Ollie as well. Ever got banned? Maybe. Maybe a long time ago. But while she's here, while she is on her move, there will still be some other content going out. So you better be watching it, alright? What? Some of it will still be Mango. Mango's POV, yes. There's a lot of trends relating to cats. Hop on the damn trends, record goofy stuff with your phone. Mate. Do it. Good, Andre. Did you join? Good. Proud of you. Why are we going this way now? Ban? I know, right? Flew over? Yeah, but why are you driving on this side now? This is now still, by the way. You did not? Why not? Hang on, where's the end point? Fuel station. Prague. They're going to be in Prague by now, then, aren't they? Well, there are people here, but do you remember what the person looked like? I don't. I have no idea where they are. Apfelsaft, ja. Trinken. It was a truck, it was a big one, it was a Scania. How did you do that, though? Ah. Swervy. It was in the times where the band's in hours, but I don't know if mine was in hours. But there was at the time where you could be banned for just an hour. Like, yes, they went this way in the wrong direction, but it's at the end of the report. Whenever the good stuff happens right at the end of the report, it's like, it's almost no point. Because it ends there. Yeah, you're going the wrong way, but this... Is there enough? Am I being a bit stupid? Are they being a bit stupid? Maybe. Kick. Figurative kick for that. Prague mentioned? Yes. And here we are. Yeah, Lise, keep those in mind. Any random videos or trends you see someone do something really silly with their cat, do it with Mango. Because she's entered the confusing realm now of having so much Mango content that people don't want to see her. They always want to see Mango. Like, the moment she does any video that isn't related to Mango, people are comments like, where's the cat? We want Mango. So, that sucks, doesn't it? You have to have other stuff. Otherwise, she will cease to exist and it will just be Mango, which is fine for a lot of these people, apparently. Lisa's extra. Lizzie is the pet. Yeah. Would having a ban history stop you from becoming a mod? It can, if it's recent. Usually when the application's open, you can't have a ban in a certain period of time. So probably it would. No complaining. You don't have to keep going. Why are you now continuing to go? Come on. Best Volvo? Not the FH6 Aero, because that looks weird. It blocked him off. This is similar to the other one. Like, yeah, now you're deciding to overtake the group, but then it ends now. So what's the point? Is this the back of the group? A handful of stragglers here. Whose group? Who are these people? Like, is this a convoy? Is this? It's very spread out. If it is a convoy. Do you remember who the person was? Because I don't. Huge group of people. Is this the front? Is it that one? Yellow. Is it these two? It could be these two. Are they at the front though? So it's a completely yellow old Scania and a yellow with a dark grey. It's the no, this is a DAF. It's not even a Scania. Never mind. Doff. You got to learn what the vehicles look like from the side or from the back. That's how you know everything in this game. We're just dumb. We're just stupid. I don't know what they would have done given the other one went this way a bit. So where they at? Where they at? Here they are. Oh, stuttering. Have I gone too far? I have. So it's not these two. Where would he be then? Did he give up? Because he's not in the formation anymore. Oh, there he is. That's much further back than he intended, so I assume he had to merge back in somewhere else. Good. Interactive live streams. Try and stay away from other places. Yes. Try and stay away from busy places. Oh, this is in the event area. I haven't seen it yet. I think at the very end of the session we'll go and have a look at it. Properly. Because we'll be driving there tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get my 5 jobs done. They don't take long. I'll make a job and then you can cover the job. What? It's the Eggton on Euclid. That's what the event place is. You have to say it in a posh voice. Because just that's what it is. Come on, man. Okay, they've moved. They want you to stop. They do. They do. You need holographic signs, in a way. You need, is this the same? It's the same one. He's doing it again. You need, in Cyberpunk, if they've got any holographic signs that pop up in front of you, you need that. Can't hit it, but it will be there in front of you. Oh, it's... How is this report... Hang on a minute, it's just happened. How's it reported again? How's that work? We just had it, and I don't know what the real time was. But how does the report exist again? That's weird. Time traveler. What? Where are you from? Where do you think? Have a guess. Where did you say it was again? North Germany. Up here. Eggton on Euclid. I don't know which way in and which way out, but 2 ways in, 2 ways out of it. Let's use the playback feature that doesn't really look it's okay, but I mean... IP ban. I have no idea. That's a dev question. Or a higher up question, I don't know. From Russia? Totally. Oakley dokley. Yep. Or Flanders. That's what he said. Dev, don't harass them. Well, they may not even be able to answer you. Who knows? Sure, they reply to that. Can you IP ban people? Can you do this? Can you do this? Do you have everyone's personal information? Oakley dokley. Eggton on Euclid. Could be Eggington as well. That could be another one. I need to look up the reason, the explanation for that. Basically at the same time. Very weird. We duplicated the report then. Hackers using cheats. Yeah, they like to showcase it. That's why they do it. It's because people like that content. There's no reason for them otherwise to do it. 1 for 3, 1 for 4. Oh. Interesting. There was no other person nearby on the list at all besides the suspect there. What'd you ban you for a month? I don't know. What did you do to get banned? Eggingham? Exactly. Right, while that's playing, what is the history of on-sea locations? I mean, it's by the sea, but like the history of dash on dash. I'm assuming it's when they other locations that yeah, you know what I mean. You can't even look that up because now it's just going to do something that's not the answer I want. You know what I mean? Not on sea, but like so and so on something else. Unless there's only on sea. Do you know of any others? Cooked with that search is great. Do you know what? I should type google.com first. Then start searching. Seen that vid where the guy does it and he even clicks the search result as well? I think there's others. I just can't think of any. I can only think of a few on seas. Good job. No, wait, there is one. Hang on. Leon Solent. Leon the Solent, sorry. History name. Oh, what the hell does that mean? Laserbeam, yes, the Australian YouTuber. He's loud. Oh. Historically known as Lee or Liberton. Developed as a Victorian seaside resort. Name stems from the 14th century house known as Libretton Farm. What's the Solent, though? What does Solent mean? To search? All right. You subbed? Yeah, I appreciate that. Nexus, welcome in. Jacob, welcome in. Lux, hope you're doing well. You actually pay for the wedding using code laser? I saw someone post about that, yeah. Time flies, eh? Impressive. To think of him being like the kind of goofy one. Solent, the body of water. Oh. On the Solent. So so-and-so being on the sea is basically the seaside town. I see. I missed one of the collisions, yeah, so let's go back. Was it done by him, though? Because I tapped back in and I saw one swerving around. Some people report themselves. Could be that. I see. That's cheeky, though. That's cheeky. Stuck on Trent? True! True! So is Trent another place as well, then? Because that's up north. That's an up north town. Skim. There was a bump. See how it didn't keep going? How about you don't do that? Okay, then there's this. Never mind. Let them, like, just because they didn't move at the exact same time as you. Come on now. Just come on now. Let the Are you that impatient? Really? Oh, and then there they are again. That was the same for the two Scanias we saw. So that must be the other, the one at the front must be the other Scania. And now they're back in front. Nice. Town names with the something on something pattern. I should have looked that up. I should have typed something on something. Speculation. First part is the original settlement name. Second part identifies a nearby geographical feature, most often a river, to distinguish it from other places with the same name. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if it was a town called Lee, you know, that wouldn't be very helpful. Trailer with 8 wheel. 8? You mean like this, where they got 4 on either side? There's no in-game trailer that does that. It's only owned trailers where you can put that on. I don't think any in-game ones spawn like that. Even the ones where there's a split, where the back one is turnable, it's still 2 gap, third one. IRL, well, low beds, but normal ones, no. Lilu, thank you for using your Prime. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the badge, enjoy the emotes. Breeden on the hill. Breed what? Who? Let me guess, is there a hill nearby? Bit of a mound of dirt somewhere, and they thought, yeah, that'll do. We're not known for having too many good mountains. We have 1 or 2, but that's about it. Free copy of Going East. Going East is very old. But that's good. And this is outside Duisburg, right? Yes. Look at that. American style squiggly junction with a nice building in the middle. Henley Inn, Arden. Bit of variation. Yeah, so the Egerton on Yoakley was a pun of that. Kind of play on that. You report a GM if they aren't logged in? Yes, because if we are logged in, we are not on the player list, so there's no possible way of bringing it up. Back in the day, you used to be able to type /report. Arden is a forest. Oh! Interesting. It's like Poo now? Well, yes, it is a bit lacking in detail. Yeah, of course. Hopefully one day they'll update it, but for now they're working on the base map first. Or any relevant other area that might need it. So. Here we go. What are you gonna do? Mm-hmm. Oh, and there we are. Why? You're not paying attention, huh? Western Supermare, yes. A mega tank. Again, what's mare in this instance? Like, a mare is an animal, I know. Or like the male and female animal names. Supermare, though? What's that about? How to know you're not in an upper class area? Oh. But mainly for fun? No, not for fun, no. What happened? Both driving next to each other on the bridge, and this one decides to swerve over ever so slightly. Probably not keeping in their lane, and then collision. Yeah. Yeah. Classic. That song is here. Super is Latin for a pond. Oh. Well, you got the so-and-so, what's it called? Stratford-on-Avon. That kind of thing. Upon Avon or something. That's what I'm thinking of. Shortened from upon. Ah. Western upon mare. Why 1 week? Because that's just the standard I go for. It's consistent. How do hacking bands work? Isn't it worded in the rule? I don't think it will tell you the exact difference. Because if, for example, it publicly said, yeah, if you do this cheat, you get 6 months, everyone's going to do that cheat because then you don't get perm. That's a bad idea. What was he banned? For the crash into the other person that they were supposedly trying to overtake. But he failed. So it was a crash. They accidentally ram you. Yeah, a lot of people, they switch back very quickly. But, you know, how do you decide? Magic. I flip a coin. No, it's... Can't go into that. 69 again. A lot of them necessarily, they just... they completely overtake when their cab is in front of the person, ignoring the fact that they've got something behind them. But also still needs to do it. 5 out of 5 jobs done. Well done, Adrian. It's just wobbling all along the road here. Just pick a lane. If you're overtaking people, go in the outer lane. Just stay away from them. Very wibbly wobbly. That's exactly what you described. Luckily, that didn't happen. But have you seen that? Did you see that? He went, whoa. That was close. Technically save it is. Yes, it's perm in quotes until they've changed it. I have given perm bans out, yes. We did one today, but it wasn't like perm. That was close. It's close. GA, welcome in. Hall, thank you for the gift. Sergio, welcome in. Hall, thank you for the other gift. My God. If you complete the event, you get a badge or an award on your profile. Get a few perms? Oh, hell yeah. Ah, CD Road, yes. I don't know why more people don't go CD Road on Sim 2. It's 150. But on, you know. Someone said that there's a... Because we have the dispatcher thingy. Didn't someone say earlier that if we reach a certain target, they'll add something? Someone said that earlier? Because you can't get you can't get rewards for it. Song Quest. The only way that I would make that work, and I think some bots do it, is it links to the current playlist. So you request songs from this current playlist, not just random songs. Someone said it earlier. I don't know who said it. They said if we reach a certain number of jobs overall, we'll add an item or something as a reward. Estonian songs? Exactly, that's what I mean. A lot of these songs will probably be copyrighted, even though they're not in the VOD. I'm just... You don't want to take your chance with the idea of certain things having live DMCA takedowns, like how a YouTube stream can go offline quite a bit. Thornton Le Beans. How far away is that from London, hypothetically? How far from London is that? Years ago, Sim 2 was the place to be, exactly. Yorkshire, oh god. Beans, though? Do they like their beans up there? I assume so. Hey, that was a... Whoa. Wasn't a crash. That's reckless just by itself. Why are they just so fast? Because they like the thrill of going fast. I get the excitement of going fast, but this game is not for going fast. It's not for going fast. Be lucky that you even have 150. That's way too fast for trucks to go. Barton in the beans? I think I've heard of that one. Do they reach this person in time? No, I don't think so. No. But we have this, which was very dangerous. Your life flashes before you, and then that's not, you know, because he was fine until then. Even now, he's not like wobbling. That's just too dangerous. Don't do that. The wibble there just for them to be on the road. That one was nearly a crash as well. Speedrunning, exactly. The game is not for going fast. It doesn't show, you know. Just the end of a convoy. This is, yeah, oh, it's yesterday. There is another thing though. A lot of racing games, going a particular speed in the racing game is weird because it doesn't display the speed properly. That's what the motion blur tries to cover up. In a lot of games, you're not actually going that quick. Once you go against nuclear power plants, nuclear is good. I think now we've learned from the mistakes of the past. If the nuclear waste is disposed of and the things are taken care of, hopefully we don't have another one. There are quite a few still in use. Some of them are being discontinued in favor of wind power, solar power, stuff like that. It's okay if it's taken care of. Like, Chernobyl was an accident. Fukushima was caused by a tsunami. There was one in the US that was a problem. We even had one here that was nearly a disaster. And it was, of course, improper cooling. That's all. That's always what it is. So there was a bit of dust. Yeah, a bit of motion blur. That's what makes it feel like you're going much faster. That's why I guess they like going that quickly. Atomfall. Yes. Yeah, I think that's the same. It was called The Wind something because I saw one of those documentaries on it. Or What If? Yes. Fudge pack upon Humber. That's near the Humber Bridge, right? Has to be. Hunterston. Yeah, it takes a while to get rid of. There's also there's a handful of them that are not used. There's Dymchurch, I think, had one. There was some sort of factory down there. Grid Road. Oh, what is that about? We're in the city and we're actually using the parking spaces. Oh my god, I haven't seen people use this in ages. That middle one, I believe, is for patrons now? It used to just be for team members? Patrons and team members? Oh, come on. No, I think they didn't know it was Collision. Yeah, it's fine. Used to work there. Ooh. Hello, users, big fan. 3 Mile Island, yeah, that one. Do you know what the cause of that one was? Was it over temperature, too hot? Not cooling down enough? This, for those that don't know, is where they take the pictures of the AV vehicles. There's obviously a copy of it. It would be nice if they could display them there, the current ones being in use. It's the photo place. I know, right? It's real. And this is the... That's where I am right now. That's where every staff member is in there. Every team member. That's where we go. It's very nice. And in here, for those who haven't seen, unfortunately, those that are no longer with us, if any more get added to this list, then unfortunately the memorial will have to be made a bit taller. But, yeah. 2022. Yeah. Of course, every single one was a surprise, but I think Spectral was quite a surprise. Turtle! Give you the food! I appreciate that. Yeah. So what we do behind the scenes, exactly. I appreciate you for doing that. Big fan, big fan. But no, that's a very nice gesture being there. So that's there forever. So you're like, exactly. Well, they're all older than me, but it's still young. They passed, Beckon. Passed. Like, unfortunately, not with us. Not like leaving the team, no. A lot more people have left the team than have actually passed, obviously. For whatever reasons, but, you know. So, Sana was a GM, an event. Speedy was GM. Jeffers was event team. Spectral was GM. I don't think they were event team, but almost all of them were GMs. Unless Jeffers, I think, was GM for some point. Technically, yeah, if I did as well, I guess I'd be there as well. Queen Camel, nothing to do with the desert animal. Why? Interesting. But on that note, that'll do for this session. I think we did a pretty good job today. Still on Sim 2, and there's still a handful left on Sim 2. So, Queen Eleanor. Henry III. Ember River Cam. Interesting. Oh, it was Darkseid who mentioned it. If community goal of 150,000 is reached, then accessory will be added. Yeah, where's that written, Melody? Is it on the blog post? Because that's what I tried to look up. Otherwise, where's that information from? Because there's no 150 on the blog post. And I don't think it's on the event page. 22,000 jobs. So far, in total. Oos did a very good job for hours. We're still in 12th place for VTC most delivered. Impressive. Other strange places that don't use this format? Yeah, it's like, would you know about this? It's to try and keep the conversation going. No, we know about Wit Wang. Can you use cabin accessories from TMP in the Steam Workshop? You cannot. No. Workshop mods? No, sadly not. Homepage. The TMP homepage? Oh, yeah. Finish. Also, help complete the community goal of 150,000. That's on the homepage. Fair enough, fair enough. But it's still not written what you get at 150. If that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I see the screenshot, yeah. Fair enough. Position in the VTC. In our VTC, I'm the owner of our VTC. Of course. It's just there for us to do driving. Cooling defective valve, reactor overheating. Ah, you see, yeah. They are far more advanced now, though. A lot of them are far more advanced. Oh, as a reward for taking part in delivery, you will receive a special achievement profile as bunny accessory. No, I know that bit. Yeah, that bit's fine. That's fine. Human flaw. Yes, they tried to speed up the maintenance cooling down process or something like that, and it just went terribly wrong because it kept temperature. When the temperature continually rises, you don't have enough to cool it down. Then they tried to put the graphite back in it, and that caused a surge of heat and steam. Boom goes the manhole at the top. Blah, 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 blah. You know. Number of delivery. You can look at it on the event page. It shows on the event page. VTC most delivered. Is that what you mean? 12th place, 143 specifically. 143 deliveries. First place is Tamil Nadu, 843. Himalayan Prime. Pretty good. Where's the city? This is TMP City. It's in Poland. TMP HQ is down here. And I was looking at, I believe, this area. And on this little corner here is where the memorial was that we were just looking at. I think it's there. Loud fucking guy on his bike or his car or whatever. Get a load of this guy, eh? Nice. Bullet racer. So. No one is on now. No one is on. Sound like a bike? Yeah, you know all the bike sounds now. Why is it in Poland? I don't know. It should really. Well, I guess because the founders of it are Polish. The makers of the game are Czech. I thought MWL is Czech though. Maybe Root Killer is Polish. Chocolate? True, he's a default to go towards. Because in this category, I don't see any familiar names. Yes, if you want to go with the real world, then yeah. Be dead? No, I'm not dead. No. We were looking at the memorial for where others people's names are. That are sadly not with us. Try and get places spread out. Maybe. He's parked. Oh, is he going to be wrapping up soon? Oh, he's not going to be ending here, surely. Well, even then it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not dark yet. It'll be fine. So this will only be from the Twitch stream. If you want to come over and join, we're going to the real world. As we do every now and then. We raided him several weeks back, so. Copy the message. One of them is for some, so one of them is not. Whichever one applies to you. Go for it. ETS 3, yes. Anyone wonders what ETS 3 is? It's basically a joke relating to real world trucking. If you see anyone doing real world trucking like Dylan, then he also listens to some pretty good tunes. So, you know what, Bang? Hope your stream went well. If you were still on, I would have absolutely raided you. Because that's rare, you know. Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream went well. For some reason, Bang was a cowboy. He had his full-on cowboy hat. It just started, use. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Another 2 hours of stream. No, we're going to the real world. Roger, welcome in. Lovely. Go drop and follow Australia, mate. On Mondays, he does a kind of a song battle type thing. Discussing tunes and reminiscing of other tunes with Chet. Whoa, PC. Whoa. Okay. Big fan. Driving in the morning. 110k PC, the price goes up. Just keeps going up. Big fan. No, it's 110k now. It's worth 110k. Exactly. Appreciate that. We're doing the event tomorrow. Big fan.